Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to KSP. I know it's been a few days, but that's alright. Alright, so I think, if I remember what happened last time correctly, we did a little rocket thing for, I think it was, sounding payload stuff? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well, let's just see what's needed in here. Open. Ah, yes. The whatever this was. Okay. Sounding payload. Let's just do 28 ton. So maximum tonnage will be that. The height limit will be 14. Let's go ahead and make, well, no, let's make this 15. Just, or 16. Yeah, 16 works. And then, yeah. So we'll go ahead and make the launch pad for this, and then we'll make this, and I don't, post-war material science and post-war rocketry testing. So, post-war rocket testing, post-war material science. Okay. Let's just do 30 at 5,000. Oh. Okay. 40? Oh. Okay. I may have done a few things wrong. Fire. Fire, fire. Fire. Ooh. Hmm. Well... Okay. So I think what just happened was, most of our funds was being toward the launch center over here. So that's why we were not doing so good in terms of the funds department. So we're gonna auto hire 30 at 1,000. Then we're gonna warp to completion on that. We're still at 60, so let's do 40. And then that will take a bit of time after our post-war rocketry testing. And then after that, we're going to need the post-war material science, because that's what we need for the sounding payload. Alright, so I've gone ahead and just warped all the way to when all of our research for this guy was done. So I think if we do... So this will be... Oh, I guess this doesn't have any guys on it. So staff, engineers. Let's go ahead and put 30 at a reserve of 5,000. Alright. So we've got 30 on this. So if we go to our 193 days. Oh, wait a minute. That is not at all what I just said. That is in fact 1,000 days. Wow. I guess we should go ahead and get some more engineers because I don't really know about grabbing 55,000. Surely that'll be good, right? Did I put 40? I guess I put 40. That's alright. Now let's see where we are in terms of our sounding payload guy. So we're at 1,400 days, and after we tool all the parts, we're down to 532, which is roughly a year and a half, if my math is right. So we're going to tool all of that. And then we're going to unlock that. Unlock that. Not enough funds to integrate. Net salary. So I'm going to go ahead and well, I don't really know what to do here. Alright, well, I'll be back when I think I have enough funds. Alright, only took us one extra warp, but I believe we have sounding payload right there. And we are still making a profit, good. So that's going to be going on in the background. I'm going to go ahead and exit that because we don't really need those guys. But I'm going to go ahead and look at our contracts. Oh, wait, no. This didn't work last time. Hold on. Alright, so here's... I think we've fixed our sounding payload issue. Now this is still a simulation, but it'll be alright. I'm just double checking that this will all work and it'll be alright. And up there is our current goal, the moon. We will be going to other planets and other areas, but right now, that's where we're trying to go first. Just a moon adventure. Alright, so we're still in the simulation here, but we are in the air. We do have our 500 units. After a bit of research, I decided to just put 501 in there because it seemed putting exactly 500 would cause it to do a rounding error and a lot of mess. So here's where we're at. There's the sun. Moon's back over there. And there's what we roughly did. So alright. So I've gone ahead and tested this to make sure it works. And we do in fact get this contract once it's completed. So that's pretty nice. Okay. So to all, purchase all toolings. There we go. Alright. Leave. So, what do we have? Early tracking systems, early rocketry, sounding payload, basic solid rocket engines. Okay. So, what we may want to do is look at some of the other contracts that are available other than this sounding payload one. Okay, so here's the sounding payload one. So if we go... sounding rocket. So what is this? Oh, 140 kilometers. So, that's where we did this. Did we not? So I think a few of these we can do with what we just figured out. So let me go ahead and look at some of our things here. So sounding payload, the 39U. We've got the Carmen 39 and the Carmen V and a little dude. So I know I put in the description of one of these that it could do. Downrange 310, up 220. Can you go on this one? No, you cannot. So let's go ahead and load up the Carmen V. Let's see if we can get some lighter materials here. Um, okay, so that's that. Um, so I don't know what the differences there. So sounding payload, 532 days is this contract. So we can do, not that one, anything in here. Can I get 3,000 kilometers? 50. I might be able to do that. So, okay. Downrange distance of 3,000 kilometers. Altitude of at least 140. Let me see what the Carmen V can get up to. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're still in the this. Will this get to 140? I can't remember. I don't think it will. I think it just barely got to 100. Alright. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and... Well, I can... Don't do that. Yeah, okay. Auto hire 50 400 add that. So edit. Gonna go to this. Waiting, configure experiments, barometer, and the thermometer. We're gonna hit waiting and waiting on those. And just to double check. I think it's the middle of the day. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. I don't think it's the middle of the day. So revert, vehicle assembly. Simulate 12 hours. Oh, I guess H is just lowercase h. It's just the hours. Alright. Here we go. This is better. let's get right around here. So right around the, what is that, 60 right there? Yeah, right around 60. I may need to lower, put it at like here instead of right here, because this is kind of getting shallow. Yep, okay. Revert, launch. Alright, so I think we've got a good version of our sounding payload rocket. And I believe all we have left to do is warp to completion. That was all of our edits, and then we have 22 days of this rolling onto the launch pad. So let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Alright. As long as this doesn't get too much, I think we'll be alright. Kind of holding down my buttons here to try and get this thing to stay in a good course. I think we've got it. We're definitely out of the atmosphere. So that's good. Just gonna give it a little help with the spin. What? Oh. Well, let's see if this can make it. It might be able to. I'm gonna go ahead and throw off that extra weight. Oh, and our science is running, so that's good. I just need you to be able to get that 140. Because there's the 120 right around here. So as long as we can get the 140, which we are looking like we're going to be able to, this contract will be successful even with that engine failure. Alright. Gonna go ahead and do 5x time here, so we can just skip over to the part where we're kinda almost done. Our science is still running, so that's good. And most of it was in this kind of out direction, so we do have a lot of time with the science. And here we are back in the upper atmosphere, so we switched back to the old science, or the upper Earth atmosphere science, I guess it would be. Yeah, I guess it would be these. Okay. Well, looks like we were able to do the contract even with that little fail there, which is perfectly fine. We have gotten another contract completed with our little vehicle from last episode. So I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I know this isn't a stream, but kind of feel like doing the episode format is a lot easier than streaming, so normal recovery. We'll probably be doing 8 science. Cool. Some extra funds, and then recover. Alright. Why is this still here? Huh? So I think we can do this with the thing we just used. So if I accept this, do all of our contracts disappear or just that? All of our contracts disappear. Cool. Alright. So, alright. We're gonna go to the research area. I will have to do plane stuff eventually. I know I will. But let's just go with you, and then you. Kind of get our science up there. And then we'll figure out supersonic plane development some other time. So I believe launch a new vessel. Vessel is built at VAB, uncrewed, reach space, return home safely. I think I actually want to do a different contract first. Because, yes, I think I want to do this, actually. So, yeah, I want to do that. So let's close that. Then let's do you. Yeah. And there goes all of our contracts. Alright, so gonna go ahead and get rid of the sounding payload. Science. Don't know exactly what that would be used for. So, and then, yeah, so simulate. Yay, we're doing another darkness run. I'm gonna just go ahead and decouple this. Wait, what? I don't know why those have... What? I'm getting so many warnings, I don't know what they're about. Okay. I cannot see a thing. Oh, are we just... We're just this. Okay, that's... Wow. So there's our altitude. And then there's space. Oops. Well, looks like we did get it though. Yeah, that was... Uh-huh. Yep, okay. Well, do I have heat shields yet? No, I don't. Well, this should do it. Oh, yep. That's another one being added. And then... So recondition the launch pad, get some other stuff, build this, and then do the science that we were doing before. So yeah, that'll be next time. I do want to see... Oh! We have people that we can use. Yeah. Those look good. Alright, well... Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you've had a good day. And, I'll see you next time. Where hopefully we'll get, this quest down. And then we'll see if we can do some others. I may make another launch pad and get this thing done. But we can do probably this one. Well, that one can be done with, I think, one of the Carmens. Well, I can definitely do that with the Carmen V. Huh. Okay. I'll probably do this and then a few of these. But regardless, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you've had a good day, or night, or wherever time you're in. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. And have a nice day. I'll see you later.